Hello everyone, myself Dr. Jyoti D. Gulwani and I am there with your subject statistics. As we have started with our chapter number 2, that is measures of central tendency. Means in this chapter we have to count different averages by the different methods. Whenever you want to count averages, that becomes your central tendency. So, in this chapter, there are basically three methods: mean, median, and mode. So, firstly, we are starting with the mean. See what is mean? Here, meaning is written one series of observation, and that observations are denoted as x1, x2, x3 and continuously up to infinite numbers, that is up to xn. When different numbers are given to us and when we want to find out the average of that observation, it becomes our mean, and that mean is denoted by x bar. Whatever average we are count over here will be denoted by x bar, and that is known as mean. Now for here mean, there are two types of data. For each and every averages there will be two type of data. So firstly, as we are going with the mean only, so two types of data are there: ungrouped data, group data. We have already discussed in our online lecture, that is what is ungrouped data, what is group data. But going again with simple example, what is ungrouped data? Where only numbers are given to us, where simple numbers are given to us like 2, 5, 8, 7, 9, 13, 12, so on. Then it becomes your ungrouped data. That means only single series of observation is given to us. What is observation? I already told you. Observation, that means any kind of result which you have generated. कोई भी टाइप का रिजल्ट जो आपने जनरेट किया होता है, that is known as your observation. So when only single numbers are given, that is known as your ungrouped data. When different kinds of series are given to us, that means when two elements are given to us, then it becomes our group data. Which kind of two elements are given to us? So again there are two types in this. Number one is discrete data, number two is continuous data. What is discrete data, what is continuous data? We will go in detail as we will go with the question. So let us start with the first one, with the ungrouped data formula. Here I said that what is ungrouped data? Where only numbers are given to us, it becomes our ungrouped data. Formula for this is, but that is our average. Which average we want over here? To see average of these numbers, and these numbers are denoted as xi. Here we are going to denote this number as xi, and when you are going to do the total of this number, it becomes summation of xi, or it is also known as sigma xi. That is total of the observation. It becomes your sigma xi divided by n. See numbers, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers are there. If we count this number, then it becomes our n. So what is our total formula? That is x bar equals to summation of xi, or sigma xi divided by n. Sigma xi, that is total of observation, n equals to number of observation. Let us take one example now for our calculation purpose. Find out mean for the data 5, 6, 9, 14, 16, 23, 27, 31. So for these numbers, first of all we have to put our formula. We have put it formula x bar equals to sigma xi divided by n. That means we have to do summation of all the values given to us. How we have to do the total? 5 plus 6 plus 9 plus 14 plus 16 plus 23 plus 27 plus 31. When you do summation or total of all this value, it gives us answer 131. So here we have put it 131 divided by what? So divided by numbers. How many numbers are there? So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 numbers are there. So here it is divided by 8. When you make division of 131 divided by 8, it gives us answer that is 16.38. So this is what our average by ungrouped data. अनग्रुप डेटा से जब हम एवरेज निकालते हैं तो ये सिंपल फार्मूला हमारी यूज़ होगी एज वी हैव ऑलरेडी लर्न इन आवर ऑनलाइन क्लास ऑल्सो. जस्ट गिविंग हाईलाइट ओवर हियर. नाउ let us move to our next method, that is group data. Now see what is group data, where two series are given to us. See which two series are given to us, that is x and f. Now what is x, what is f? As I said already, x means what? Your observation. Whatever results you are generating, it is known as your x. Now what is f? F, that is frequency. Frequency, that means repetitions of the result. जो भी आपके result आए हैं उसका जितनी भी बार repetition होता है, that is known as the frequency. So let us firstly understand the formula of this group data. Under that, number one is discrete data, as we have seen. Now what is the formula over here? The formula is x bar. That means we want to find out average. Average of what? Average of frequency into observation. That is, here we have to do total of what? Total of frequency multiplied by observation. It's total divided by n. Now n will differ over here. What is n over here? To see, it is written sigma fi xi. That means total of fi into xi. And n equals to what? N equals to sigma fi. That means total of frequency. In above question, we have seen that fi, that means your n equals to total number of observation, but here n equals to total of frequency is to be considered. So let us go with one example over here. Find out mean. Now when two series are given to us, this is our question, that is x and f, and this is our answer. To see here, x is given 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, and frequency is given 16, 13, 10, 10, 12 and 5. Now first of all, what we have to do, first of all, when question is given, do the total of this frequency. So total of frequency is 66, which is denoted as our n. Okay, first of all, do the total of frequency, which is denoted as n. So our n over here is 66. See, as mentioned over here, we have done the total of frequency, and total of frequency is 66. Now next work, what we have to do, multiply this x into f. ये दो को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो वी विल जनरेट दिस fi into xi. So how we have to do multiplication? 5 into 16 equals to 80, 4 into 30 equals to 52, 3 into 10 30, 2 into 10 equals to 20, 3 into 12 equals to 36, 1 into 5 equals to 5. So when you multiply xi into fi, you will get your value of fi into xi. Now next work, what we have to do the total of this fi into xi. ये टोटल करना है इसका. So total of this fi into xi is 223. Now we have to put this both the totals into our formula. What is this both total? That is 66 and 223. So let us put our formula first. Our formula is sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi, that is total of fi xi divided by total of frequency. So we have putted this total over here, 223 divided by 66. So we are going to get our answer as 3.38. So in this way we can calculate our questions for discrete data. Here only giving one example of our 3 of this method. Detail we have already learned in our online classes. Now Point number 3, that is our method number 3 is continuous data. Now what is continuous data? Where different kinds of classes are given to us. These are known as our classes. Classes, that means certain ranges are given, that is from this number to this number, this number to this number. So in our continuous data, certain classes are given with the frequency number. So this is our question. This is the classes as well as the frequency. This is our question. ये टाइप से क्वेश्चन दिया रहेगा. In continuous data, when certain ranges and certain classes are given, it becomes our continuous data. Now formula is written over here, that is x bar equals to sigma fi di divided by n whole multiplied by I. Now what is a over here? A equals to our assumed mean, then fi di equals to summation of fi into di and divided by I, that is difference of the class. Now let us move to our question first, then one by one we will understand all the things, how to put all the things into formula. So question is, these are the marks, these are the frequencies, and on the basis of this marks and frequency we have to calculate our mean. Now whenever this class and frequencies are given to us, first work which we have to do is define x first. Now how we can define x first? To see total of our class divided by 2, that is 0 plus 10 divided by 2, so your answer is 5. Next is 10 plus 20 divided by 2, so answer is 15. Third is 20 plus 30 divided by 2, 25. 30 plus 40 divided by 2, 35. 40 plus 50 divided by 2, 45. 50 plus 60 divided by 2, 55. First of all, we have to calculate x. X will be calculated by adding this all the classes divided by 2. Now, next work what we have to do. Here, we have to first of all identify a. First of all, put our formula after identifying x. X bar equals to a plus sigma fi di divided by n whole multiplied by I. So now first of all identify a. A, that is assumed mean. आपका जो x दिया होता है उसमें से कोई भी एक वैल्यू आप अज्यूम कर सकते हो एज योर a. एनी वैल्यू, योर फाइनल आंसर विल बी एग्जैक्ट same if you consider any of this value. So here a equals to, I have considered 15. So I have put this into my formula, that is a equals to 15. So here it is put 15. Now next requirement is what? That is sigma fi di divided by n. So n will be easily defined over here. We have to do the summation of this frequency. If we do total of this frequency, then answer is 90. This is what our n. So let us put this n into formula. N is put over here as 90. You can see it. Assumed a is 15 divided by 90. Now we have to find I. I, that is what? Class difference. Means here what are classes given to us? These are our classes. These are given to us. Now this classes tells us the difference. Difference means what? See, you can see that 0 to 10 means इसका difference कितना आया? 10. Difference only. And always consider highest minus lowest value. That is 10 minus 0. So your answer will be 10. Then 10 to 20. So we have to consider highest value minus lowest value. So 20 minus 10. Your answer is 10. Again 30 minus 20, your answer is 10. 40 minus 30, answer is 10. 50 minus 40, answer is 10. And 60 minus 50, answer is 10. That means our difference of the class is what? 10. So we have to put this difference also in the formula, that is 10. Now only last one thing is required to be defined, that is sigma fi di. So now let us count this sigma fi di. For that, first of all, we have to count di. Now, what is di? Di formula is, see, written over here, xi minus a divided by I. x जो आपका x होगा वो माइनस a दैट इज़ योर अज्यूम्ड वैल्यू डिवाइडेड बाय I दैट इज़ योर क्लास डिफरेंस. सो di इक्वल्स टू xi minus a divided by I. तो see over here what is our x is 5. According to formula, our x is 5. I am counting over here. X equals to 5 minus our assumed a. Our assumed a is what? 15. Okay. Our assumed a is 15 divided by I that is what? 10. Our class difference is what? 10. So see now when you calculate this 5 minus 15 that is minus 10 and minus 10 divided by 10, so obviously your answer is what? Minus 1. In this way we have to calculate all this value. So again our x, now next a is what? 15. So write down 15 over here. 15 minus our assumed a is what? 15 divided by 10. So 15 minus 15 that is 0. 0 divided by 10. So our answer is what? 0. So we have put it over here 0. Next you can say that 25. So write down over here 25 minus 15 divided by 10. So 25 minus 15 that is plus 10 divided by 10 that is your answer is 1. So in this way calculate your all di. So you will get your answer of di. Our requirement is what? Fi into di. Now what we have to do? We have to multiply this fi into di. दोनों को multiply करना है. So 12 into minus 1 minus 12. 18 into 0 0. 27 into 1 27. 20 into 2 40. 7 into 3 21. 6 into 4 that is 24. If we multiply all this value it will give us total of 100. So what we have to do? We have to put all this value now into our formula. A, our assumed mean that is 15. Then sigma fi di equals to 100. Put it over here. Then total of frequency equals to 90. Class difference equals to 10. Now what we have to do after putting all these values, you have to firstly solve this, that is 100 divided by 90 into 10. First of all solve this, that means firstly multiply then do add. So our final answer over here is that is what? 15 plus 100 divided by 9, 15 plus 11.11. So our final answer is 6.11. So in this way we have to calculate our continuous data. Now in the next video we will go with the next method. Till then stay tuned for more information. Goodbye.